Good morning, good morning. See if I'm live yet. Just waiting for this thing to update. All right, I'm live. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What a bounce off previous day low, hey? Wow. What a bounce. Like, that would have been a great long. I was thinking about it, especially VWAP here, too. Happy Monday, man. Student of Life Music, happy Monday. Yeah, like, previous day low was right here. VWAP lined up. I really wanted the long right here, but yeah, I didn't take it. But man, what a bounce. What a bounce that is. That's a 100-point bounce. Wow. 100-point bounce on futures. Crazy. And all three names are bouncing off previous day low. Every single name. Which is crazy at the same time. Q's previous day low. Ranging though, right? Like, we're ranging in between Friday's high and low here. So I don't know. I would love a break outside this range. Perfect channel right here. We got Wednesday's low, Friday's low, today's low. So a break outside this channel would be really nice. But I mean, also, if we're gonna range today all day, a sweep of that high and a failure back underneath, not opposed to that either, for sure. But let's see. Nice. Yeah, that IWM is very clean. Very clean. Like, perfect. And if you look back, I don't know if you probably look back here too, but we have this big demand zone right here from like May 26th right here. May 26th, May 25th. Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. It's May 1st right here. So we got May 1st, May 4th. This one right here, this huge demand zone. That's the part that I had marked. And then we also have obviously previous day low right here. So pretty big demand zone, like a lot of buyers right here. Right here at that 276.15-ish. Lot of buyers, clearly a lot of buyers. So that was a great long by you, man. That was nice. I wanted it. It just happened a little fast. Especially Q's, like I was showing you there on previous day, or sorry, at the VWAP. Like right at the VWAP here. Just perfect hold. Like the 200 hold, VWAP here. Then it blasted off for 100 points. I really like that, but I didn't take it. How's my lag? Do I have a lag? Let's see, stream settings. Shouldn't. I have ultra low latency, so I shouldn't have a lag. So let's see what happens. I want to break outside this zone, to be honest. If we're going to range, it's going to be tougher for me. Like, I don't really do the range stuff. I do a break outside of levels. So ideally, pre-market low if we can get it. Pre-market high to previous day high is pretty quick. Like, that's only like $1-ish. So, I don't know. Let's see. If we get some convincing price action, then maybe take a long after pre-market high. But right now, just ranging. Best trade of the day is that previous day low bounce, though. By far the best trade of the day. So that was a great long. Three seconds. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, hands off for me too right now. I'm just going to wait. I just want to wait till see what happens, right? Because we're just completely in the middle of Friday's range and completely in the middle of pre-market range. So Not somewhere I typically trade, so I'd like to wait now and just see how it goes. We got Nvidia earnings on Wednesday, so obviously a big earnings coming up here. We'll see what the market does. We got the new Fed speaking on Wednesday as well. So there's that as well. So we'll see what the market does. Randy, what are you taking today? What are you thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking like Nvidia. Like if Nvidia's on Wednesday, it could be choppy, man. Like it could be choppy. Definitely open to the chop. Yeah, same. Just watching for now. Q's looks to be heading back down to previous day low. So Q's definitely weaker than SPY looking. Although SPY broke below previous day low, but like massive bounce. Just a massive bounce off previous day low. And then below that, I got another level where just below pre-market or just above pre-market low is Wednesday's low. Huge bounce off Wednesday's low. Like that's obviously a big zone. Massive zone. So this whole zone right here is massive. Wednesday's low. Yeah, I had a $15 pop off Wednesday's low. So if we take that out, that'd be great. We got a lot of room. We got a lot of room down. Q's definitely cleaner though. Like in terms of the channel and the levels, it's definitely looking cleaner to me. Like clear channels, previous day high, Monday high, Wednesday low, Friday low, pre-market low. Like that's definitely like an easy one to identify. And we got a lot of room down. So we got a lot of room down below pre-market low, 704, 696. So we got like a 7-8 point drop. So if we get a 15-minute closure below, convincingly below previous day low in this zone, definitely something I would like to short from here. SPY, big pre-market high, reject. Huge. Huge. So like this whole zone right here. Massive zone. So if we break above this zone, especially after this rejection, could get some nice continuation. Or PDL. Nice closure below PDL and a retest of PDL. We got a lot of room down to pre-market low. And this this Wednesday low. 735.50. So we got like a 3-point drop from PDL to Wednesday low. So if we break and close below PDL, definitely going to focus on shorts. see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. Oh. Did you guys do anything on the weekend? Was it a good weekend? I know, Randy, you're out in Florida, student of life music. I don't know where you're at, but I'm here in Vancouver area, Vancouver Island. And we had a nice weekend. We had a really nice weekend. Nothing like Florida, but it was a nice weekend. LA, man, that's nice. Beautiful. I love LA. Been there a lot. Good memories. Must have been hot, eh? Already? What's LA weather like? 23, 27? Nice, man. That's great. Mine, not so much. Compared to you guys, it's probably freezing. 16, 15, 17. Like this for us right now is pretty good. 17. But we did have a couple 30-degree weather, or a couple 30-degree days a couple weeks ago. That was nice. Yeah, I know. I bet it's expensive, man. Like here it's just gotten insane. Like it's just gotten so crazy. It's gotten so crazy. Our housing market is just ridiculous. Like average price of a home here is $1 million. That's like normal entry level house is like $900K to $1 million. That's Canadian though, so that's probably like $600K ish US. And that's like not a very nice house here for $1 million. Like I'm lucky I bought when I did. I bought real estate in like 2017, 2015. Yeah. Entry house, $1 million, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to be like, I don't know, in your 20s looking to buy a house right now. It would just be hard. It'd be so hard. In Oakland, yeah. Like I know people here are definitely living with like a bunch of people in their houses. You know, like being able to afford a house on their own is just like, they made it pretty impossible. Like even like if you had $100K a year salary here, it's just, that's like okay. Like you're doing okay. Like you're not bleeding every month. Which is crazy because like not very long ago, $100K a year was like very good. It was like a really, really good salary, good paying job, whatever. $100K a year was so good. And now it's just like, it gets you by, which is just wild to think. Looking rangy, hey guys? Looking a little rangy. Pop, drop, pop. Right in the middle of range again. Hard to afford lawn service for sure. For sure. Even kids are going to be scalping me out here. I got to get my son to start doing the lawn work. He's only 6 though, so he's not there yet, but soon he's going to be my guy doing all the lawn work. If he wants things from me, he's got to be working for it. Free lawn service right there, Randy. So like on range days, one thing I do know for sure though is like, you know, if it is ranging, you could definitely take that to your advantage, right? Like range the top, like short the tops, buy the drops, you know, like buy the bottom, sell the top if it's ranging. So it's just not it's not in my playbook. Like I don't really play ranges. I like to play momentum. So just like the choppier price action is harder for me, but like it's very clear, you know, like every time we get up to the top. This whole time it's been rejected. So quite the area here at 715. 715 is a pretty massive area. 714, 715. So if we did hit 715 again, if that is something that you'd want to take, that could be like a shortable area, but not really my style. I like momentum. I like momentum, extension, strength, retest of the EMAs of the level, some holds. That's what I like. I like that a lot. When the EMAs are bunched up like this, I'm just not a fan. You got a robot lawn machine, Randy, or no? That sounds pretty crazy. What are those like? I never even heard of those. Not surprised though. Robot lawnmowers. There you go. Wow. Look at that, hey? I got a small lawn, so UltraSense AI Vision Auto Mapping System. Wow. I wonder if that works good. I need a new lawnmower. Mine's kind of junky now. My little electric lawnmower is not very good anymore, so that's funny. Look at that. Interesting. Randy, you probably live in a nice house like this, eh? Nice big mansion or what? We do have the robot vacuum and washer. Nice. Sweet. Nice, man. Yeah, like that's not a bad call because I need a new lawnmower soon. These are crazy. Robot lawnmower. Home Depot. I got a Home Depot right by my house. I wonder if these are any good. That's crazy. I like it. $1,000. So worth it if it works good. For sure. Man, if I buy one, I'm taking a video. I'll send it to you. Yeah, pretty slow today, hey? Like, I mean, could have scalped it again off previous day low. 2 bounces there, previous day low. Yeah, 3K square foot. That's what I got. I got a 3,500 square foot house here. It's exactly what I live in. Randy, you got a pool at your house? Florida, I would imagine you would love to have a pool there. Joseph caught that Amazon long. Nice. Randy, you put Amazon on the map for Joseph. Very nice. Caught a long. What's Amazon doing? Ah, nice. Gated community. Yeah, that's great. You don't have to worry about maintenance for a pool for sure. Amazon. Nice. I know Joseph likes that 5-minute play. First 9E tap, go. I know he likes that. That's nice. He's an options guy and a futures guy. That's awesome, Joseph. Good job, man. Very nice. A little 13E reclaim. Beauty. Pretty nice though. Like a perfect 9E hold on the 5 minute. I don't know if anybody's been buying bull, but I've been buying some bull. It's got earnings this week too. I think my average on this is like $5, but I've been buying it all the way down. Like the bull chart really reminds me of the hood chart. If you look at hood when it first started before it took off, like bull has the same sort of look to it. Who knows if it's gonna follow? But I mean, so many people use Webull. But kind of going on the same thesis of how hood looked when it was first going. It got beaten down so bad, and then it just killed it. Hood was like such a crazy stock. Like, yeah, the highs were like 155, and then if you look at hood, like, and look at bull, look at what happened to hood. It stayed at $8 forever, and then it just went insane. But it had a big pop, stayed at $8, and then it went to $160. So bull, like look at bull, same sort of thing, like insane. And now slowly, we'll see if it can start to build. But kind of looking for a gap fill play to $25. This is like one swing, Randy, that I'm sort of like averaging into is bull. I like it to $26. I would hold this thing to $26. I do have hood. I did pick up hood too. Averaging into hood. I've been buying Meta on the big dips, Tesla on the big dips. I think my Tesla average is like 350. So when we did get that big drop like a month and a half ago, I've been just sort of buying some of these. I had a lot of Google, and I'm really sad I sold it in like the 200s. Super sad about Google. Like this one just went insane. MU was a big miss too. Like I was watching this thing in the 350s. Just been going insane. Microsoft. I did pick up a lot of Microsoft in the 330s. So I got a decent amount of Microsoft in the 330s. So swinging those. But bull, I'm really hoping bull, man. I'm really hoping it takes off. Goes back up to like $25. We'll see. Long hold. Nothing happening, guys. Super lackluster. Life of music. That's nice. You caught that long at least. You got the best long of the day. You scalping Apple? Nice. Let's check it out. Nice. Are you using the 1 minute, 2 minute? What do you use to scalp? I think I saw a 1 minute chart on your last screenshot. One minute, nice. What EMA are you using on the 1 minute? Are you using an EMA or just straight flags? Range plays currently. Yeah, makes sense. Nice flag though right here. Just like a nice big flag. That would have been a great short. Great short. Another one trying. Yeah, you love this Apple, hey? Seems like you trade this one a lot. I haven't traded Apple in a long time. Ever since I started just like focusing on Qs, IWM, and SPY, I haven't even barely looked at this thing. Okay, like if SPY breaks out convincingly from this pre-market high range right here, I need to close over this level. I'll play SPY, but I need to close above this level. Safe trader, nice. That's nice. Especially if you trade it often too, you understand its personalities and stuff. Like, yeah, that's nice. It's kind of why I've been dialing into these three, just because just want to understand them, right? And if I'm all over the place, it's hard for me to really dial it in for now. So pre-market high to previous day high, and this zone right here, we got a decent amount of room. We got 741.50, 743.50. We got $2. It's a lot of room. So we got 8 minutes left on this 15. If we can close above, I'm definitely down to take SPY. Because even if Qs is ranging in the middle, that has a lot of room to pre-market high to potentially reject. So that'll trigger along for me if I can get a break and close above pre-market high. But this is the zone right here. What's Joseph saying? I got in as soon as the flag broke a bit before the 13 reclaim. Nice. One contract, no ads. Mentally, I didn't have trading options on my menu today. Kind of just saw it setting up, so I pulled the trigger. Nice, man. Whatever. Setup is nice. Very clean Amazon long. Very clean. Almost an hour into the sesh, and just ranging, just sideways. Man, the old me would have been in 10 trades already, for sure, and not making money in those 10 trades. Definitely not making money in those 10 trades. Yeah, like when we're sideways like this definitely like lures me back to wanting to look at individual equities. Because like that Amazon play was a nice setup. That was a nice setup. And like could have totally caught that while waiting for, look at that. That's nice. While waiting for, you know, the Qs, the SPY to do something, could have totally caught something that was moving cleanly like this. For sure. That's the downfall. Like, you know, that's like the part that I battle still, is like getting lured into the equities that are moving when things are sideways. Because like obviously nothing here at all. But then you got Amazons that are clean. Like super clean Amazon. Just a nice flag break. Little reclaim. As soon as this reclaimed, you could have popped it right here to the highs. Easy 50% move on options. So still in the back of my mind to look at that, but I try not to steer away. I try not to steer away. Google. Let's Google. Oh my God, look at Google. Wow. Randy, you playing Google? Wow. Time is definitely the best teacher for sure. Man, look at Google though. Wow. That is pretty. That is so pretty. Look at that. EMA is just beautiful. Nice 13 EMA retest. And just so clean. So clean. Netflix. Same sort of thing. Google. Wow. Damn. What's Hood doing? Hood was pretty good too. Pre-market high. Break and retest. Pre-market high. Hood. Google. Didn't get pre-market high retest, but the 13. Just so nice, man. Wow. 5-minute 9E. Yeah. That would have been a great catch when things are just sideways, you know? It's like I always come back to that. It's like, man, when it's slow on the indices, finding an outlier in the individual equities would have been just great. Something we can entertain though on the stream, right? Like if the indices are not doing anything like they are today, could have totally been scanning some of these and dabbling back in the options. Because like I typically don't like to do that because I'll miss one of these moves. But I mean, there's absolutely nothing to miss today. Like zero. So bad. So yeah, this would have been great. Yeah, I mean, look at this hold. Somewhere around here would probably be my entry. A nice hold. Show some strength. Stop below that candle. De-risk at the highs. And then just surf that 13 as long as possible. Right? De-risk at the highs and then surf the 13. This would have been my stop, realistically. As soon as we start doing this stuff, I would probably stop out like right here. Could have hit a 3R on this trade for sure. Beauty. Okay, Qs. Qs looking weak. SPY still in the middle, but Qs is looking weak. Man, if we can get a closure below pre-market low, Still got a full 15-minute candle, unfortunately. But if we do get a closure below this range, definitely initiates the short for me. Yeah, Qs would be great, hey? Qs would be really nice. Life music for you, like for your strategy, do you wait for like a 15-minute closure, 5-minute closure below or above a level to trigger your trade, or no? 15 minutes saved me a lot. It saved me a lot. But I also miss plays by doing that. I find sometimes. But I do love the 15-minute candle closure. It makes you wait. It sucks because you get the FOMO kicking in, but a closure below this level in the 15, it's just like that extra confirmation for me. I love that confirmation. Nice. 15-minute range break. Nice. Also, guys, there's that Ninja Traders Cup tomorrow. I don't know if you guys saw that message I put in the Discord, but could win a good amount of cash if you're one of the leaders. I'm definitely gonna give it a go. It's free, so why not? Definitely interested in that. Ninja Traders Cup. Over 400 traders walk away with cash. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. May 19th. So that's tomorrow. May 26th, June 2nd. Top 30 traders from each qualifier rounds plus 10 wildcard traders will move on to the final round, hosted on June 9th. 100K grand prize will be awarded to the champion to the final round. Shit, 100 grand. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. So, I don't know if you guys are interested, but if you are, I'm definitely going to entertain that. Okay, major weakness here. There you go. Q snapped. Q snapped. Very nice. Big snap. Beauty. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. SPY. SPY is below previous day low as well. IWM is heading towards previous day low, but Q's to me is the cleanest, with the cleanest levels for me. So damn it, we got a lot of time till this 15 closes, unfortunately. 10 minutes. Like if it was closing right now, oh man, that'd be great. So blue dotted line, pre-market low. But I really don't care about the pre-market low. I care about the previous day low and this Wednesday low. That's my zone. So let's see. We got a lot of time. We got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. But this is looking like it's going to go because we tried, bounced, tried, bounced. And now this is the third try and we're just melting right through. So we just snap right through that. So let's hope it's clean. We waited an hour and 5 minutes here for this, which is great. Great that we waited. 2 minutes is looking clean. I want to wait for that 13 EMA to catch up. And then it's go time. Solid attempt on the day. Solid attempt. This is like the A+ trade of the day for me. Always is the previous day low, previous day high break. That's my A+ setup always. So we got a lot of room. If it could not, obviously clear a bunch of this range before we get that closure, we got a lot of room down. So we got a little bit of a bounce point right here. 700 should provide a psychological bounce around 700. And then next up, 697. So we'll just play the levels. Play the price action, play the levels. Stop on reclaims and closures. So this is kind of going to be our first target to watch for. This pivot at 785, 785. So SPY currently is at my Wednesday low. I got this little zone right here. Wednesday low. Google, big fail. Okay, Q's coming to retest pre-market low here. Obviously 15-minute is wicking, but just watching the 2-minute for fun. I'm not going to take it right now. Could easily go here, but I'm not going to take it yet. I'm going to wait. Here's a 2-minute retest. But 15-minute major wick, right? That's why I want to see a closure, because if this retest is just a sweep of the lows and then the 15 closes back in here, just save myself a loss. So, I mean, like, the wick is now bigger than the body of this candle. So that retest is not working currently. So let's see. That would have stopped me out. Probably, maybe. Depending on how this closes. But that's why I love the 15 closure. SPY coming into previous day low right now. SPY retesting previous day low right now on the 2-minute. Here's previous day low. Right here. Friday low. Retesting it right here. See what SPY does at PDL here. Big wick on Q's at PDL. I want to see a good closure. I don't want to see a giant wick at all. SPY reacting to PDL here. There it is. Nice fail. Big time fail at PDL SPY. Okay. Qs. 4 minutes left. See if SPY holds it. Three minutes on this 15. Bathroom break. Be right back. How we doing? Wow, look at that wick. Oh my god. That's such a big wick. See, like that looked good, but not anymore. Wow. Like this 15 just saved me. Like this would have killed me. I'd be aiming back for a bit around the zone and that would have just killed me. That's an ugly 15-minute wick. Wow. Man, that's an ugly wick. It's right at the 13 and the 200. Like a really nice retest of that 13 and 200. Above PDL, which I don't love. '15's closed. Really nice retest here of the 13 and low a day. Low a day, 13 EMA retest. But yeah, above previous day low. Unfortunately. Wow, big retest here. Maybe I'll stab it with 2. Alright, I'm gonna stab it with 2. Stab this one with 2. I'll take 1 off at the lows if we can get it. SPY back below previous day low, Q back below previous day low, pre-market low. Perfect 13 EMA retest and low a day retest. It's worth a stab. So yeah, Q's closed below our previous day low. Just barely, but it closed below. So worth the attempt because we did get a closure on Q's. That's our previous day low zone right here, and we closed just below. Low a day will be my first scale spots. Got in a bit later than I wanted to though. Like I wanted to maybe like get, as soon as we started rejecting that 13, it would have been better for me to get in like around here. I was a little late to this. So not super happy with the execution on this one, but I mean, I got enough that I wanted to see here with that closure. So it is what it is. See if I can get that first scale spot. So low a day will be my first tag. And then, so this is ultimately where I want to take my next scale spot right here. Unfortunately, I only got 2 contracts on this just because of the late entry. Not a huge fan of that late entry, but I wanted to see us back below previous or pre-market low and previous day low, obviously. So not the greatest R on this, but it is what it is. I'm going to go for the 2R, and I'm going to go for this spot right here where I got my alarm. That'll be my next scale spots. So first scale spot, low a day. Second scale spot is going to be right here at 701.17, and I'll trail it from there. So that was clean. Like I'm happy with this one. A little later to my entry, which I'm not happy with, but I am happy with the read because we did get a 15-minute candle closure. Back below pre-market low was the entry. A little late. But overall, like it checked off everything that we wanted to check off. So it is what it is. Okay, getting close to our scale spot. Might tag it off pretty quick just for the lows, just in case it springs up on me. Okay, I'm going to take one off right there. And then, like I said, next spot, I'm not touching it until it gets to my next spot. Okay, good scale spot. Here's that pre-market low again. Okay, that 13 EMA is being tested again here. We're back above pre-market low, so yeah, that was a good scale spot. I might take it off pretty quick and just reevaluate. See if we close above this 13. We got 20 seconds left. If we close above the 13 and start building off this zone, I'm going to get out. Pretty much scaled at the bottom though, so that was good. That was a good scale spot. It's looking bouncy. It's looking strong. So we're back above this zone now pretty much that I had pre-market low and this zone. So if we start breaking above here, I'm just gonna get out pretty quick here. Waiting. Okay, I'm out.
Order filled.
That's too bad. That's too bad. That was a nice setup, but I'm out. Shitty. SPY now bouncing above our previous day low. 15-minute, huge bottom wicks on both 15-minute candles. So it is what it is. I would attempt this again if we got a nice strong 15 closure below this zone and pre-market low. But we still didn't close below pre-market low. Still haven't closed below pre-market low. So for me, that's a good exit. I'm happy with that exit because I don't think this holds. I would want to see a 15 candle closure. Look at these 15s. Massive wicks on the 15s. It was worth a scalp attempt, but six minutes left on this candle. I don't know. I don't love it. Look at this. Look at SPY. So Q's is right at our previous day low. But this zone, again, like this, look at this zone. Previous day low is right here, right where we're at 705.57. But this Wednesday low is massive, clearly. 704.87. So I don't know. I'm good on this one for now. This could easily be like the spot to reject again, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for that 15. I'm gonna wait for this 15. What is up with my keyboard? So 13 so far is holding. But I mean, yeah, again, hate the 15, so I'm going to let this direct me today. SG potential swing trade I'm in, but showing a new 5-15 setup. Nice. I'll check it out. Sweet green, eh? Never seen this one before. Yeah, looking good though. Looking strong. All right, so Q's bouncing off pre-market low. It's still respecting that 13, but how much time left? 3 minutes. I'm going to wait 3 more minutes. It is respecting that 13 really nicely though, but got 2.5 minutes on this 15. It looks like it wants to hold. The 13 looks good. If it wasn't in the area that it's in, I would like it. I hate the 15. The 2 15s hammering, I hate them. So I'm just gonna hold off. I want to see this 15 close in 2 minutes. That's gonna keep me safe. Look at that. What a zone. Clearly a massive zone. So potentially a lot of shorts are getting trapped right now. Because we got previous day low. It's reacting at the previous day low right here. Clearly reacting. 705.56, which is a 13 EMA. But I need to see a closure below. To me, I think the 2 minutes going to spring off. That's just what it looks like. I think that 2 minute is building off this zone. Like rejection and an immediate reclaim and just engulfs the previous candle like that. And closed above the 13. I don't know. To me, it looks like it's building. There it is. $15 is closing in 10 seconds. So I don't think this is going to confirm anything for me for a short. Don't like it for a short. SPY closed above. And just like a disgusting doji candle, like that's really gross. Look at that candle. So I don't know, she's getting tight here. She's getting really tight here. Like obviously big picture it's a bear flag, but market context, 15 never closed. We're building above pre-market low. We're building near previous day low. We never rejected 704.90. We never closed below, not even close. Just massive wicks off the 15. So to me, that is a no short. So if anything, like this is a long setting up. Look at that. Big build off this low. $11 a.m. now, 11:01. She's looking trappy either way, man. Either way, she's looking trappy. These candles are moving crazy. Wow, look at that. Let's see if this soaks. She's definitely grinding up, for sure. Just a big doji right there too. Closed underneath the 13, but again, we're above pre-market low. And that big zone. We're above that big zone still. It's trying again. Short side, it's trying again. 13. This was an ugly break, but so far, it's trying. I don't know. I feel like there's so many buyers here just waiting. Like this is clearly such a massive zone. So until I get a 15 candle closure below this zone, I'm not shorting. As good as it looks, minus this, as good as the 13 is being respected, where we're at right now is not somewhere I want to short. Okay, we got a candle closure below the 13 now. Now it's trying below this wedge. Tried above, never closed above the wedge. Now it's trying below again. It's tricky. That's why I'm not rushing this one. And I want to see a 15 candle closure. Not rushing this one at all. That first short we took was great. Like this one right here was great. De-risked here, and then the rest took me out break even, or I guess a little bit negative. So I ended it flat on that position. So let's see, man. Let's see. I'm gonna wait. It's still looking like the short is nice. Like it is looking nice here. Just don't want to rush it. That pop was gross. This pop right here, but like instantly stuffed down. So that's telling me that like obviously there's a lot of sellers there too. Now back below 705. 13 EMA being tested. She worth another stab right here. Sure looks worth it. Right here. Perfect bear flag right here. What do you guys think? It's looking good, but it also looks trappy. These guys are fighting for their lives. The bulls and the bears are fighting hard. But I mean, the short looks good here. Short looks good. Like great risk on the money right here at the 13 area, like around here. But again, like, yeah, the 15 sucks. 7 minutes left in that 15. Short's looking good right here. It really is. Ten seconds on this candle. Let's see where she closes. Okay, I'm going to try short. Quick stop above. Quick stop above. Just one contract here. I mean, the 13 is being respected so nicely, so worth one contract. Little stab. Aim for like the lows again. If we can get it. SPY back below previous day low. Let's see. If this breaks, we could easily flush below these lows. Easily. See how she goes. Only had one contract here. So I want to aim for at least a 2R minimum. Got in like right here. Even just right below this pre-market low. So kind of want to risk that. Low a day gives me 2R, which is kind of what I always kind of aim for before I do anything. So 2R. And then I'll probably just take it off at the lows just because I only have one contract, unfortunately. Like I would love to take off one here, one here. She's probably going to bite me if I don't do that. But that was a good entry. That was a good entry. It was only one contract, so nothing great, but let's see if she wants to give some momentum here. Because it did trap some people here. Like it, you know, we were talking about the build. It was building above that zone, trapped a bunch of people here, I would assume, and then right back under that 13. So let's see. God, that's ugly. Strong. Strong bounce again. Let's see if that 13 holds it down. $35 seconds left on this candle. Potential re-add spot. Potentially. We got 3 minutes left on this 15. See if we can close below this pre-market low area. That was looking great. What a great short that was. But again, like, it's choppy. Let's see if this candle fails. Okay, that's not great. Waiting. Still below previous day low. SPY well below previous day low. Two minutes left on that 15. If we can close below, I'll add to this. So 15. 15 still not closing below. But very close. We got a minute and a half left for this thing to close below. And if we close below, that'll be the first time all day that closed below this big zone. So that'd be great. Great if we can get that. $30 seconds left on this 2 minute. Could be a potential re-add for me soon. That's a big bounce one though. Like, look at this 2 minute candle right here. Big bounce. But just gonna hold it for now. One minute on this 15. See if we can close below pre-market low. That'd be great. 1 minute. And then I suspect if that closes below pre-market low or below that zone that I have, 50-minute candle closure, the 2 minutes going to start flowing really nice. That's what I think. So let's see. 40 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. Okay, she closed, but just above. Okay, I'm going to add one more right there. Just one. What a slow mover today. What a slow mover. Let's see if we can get some momentum on this. Okay, so far failing. Oh, look at that wick. Clearly a lot of buyers right here. Clearly. So choppy today. Not very clean today, but just overall, looking at the market, what's happening, this is the play of the day, so just let it be. 1.5 R, I want to de-risk some, which is pretty much at these lows. So when that alarm goes, I'm going to take some off right there. And 2R is right here. See if we can get it. Like, this candle's gross. If this candle wasn't as gross as it is, like, I would like this a lot more. But overall, like, big bear flag, failing, trailing the 13, back underneath pre-market low, failing previous day low, closed below previous day low across the board. So I'll take it. And that's kind of reflective of my size, right? Just because of the ugly price action, I'm just not willing to size up on this one. So that's kind of why I'm only going a couple contracts on this. So far looking okay though. Unless we get one of these candles, then not so much okay, but so far looking okay. I like the read. I like the ad. There we go. There's that pop. Nice. Let's get a little bit of a follow through though. We need to break these lows, I think. And then that's going to flow a lot better. If we can break these lows, that's going to flow a lot better. Because we had such a big bounce spot right here. I think if we can smash these lows, I think it flows a lot nicer. I think it flows a lot nicer if we can smash those lows. These lows right here. We need to smash through these lows right here. Let's see if we get it. Okay, good. That's looking weak. That's looking very weak. I think we hit that TP right here. I think we hit that TP. Let's see. See if I can get it. Okay, I'm going to take one off. Right there at these lows because I hate these lows. So far, today's low is pissing me off right here. And then obviously we have this big bounce spot right here. So one off, and I'm going to trail the rest break even or 2R. Okay, that was a nice read, man. That was a nice read, right? Like, we popped, looking like we trapped shorts above previous day low again, and then slammed down, closure underneath. Now again, surfing the 13. We had the bear flag break right here. As soon as we started cracking that trend line, I got in, and then I re-added on this 13 EMA failure again. That was the thesis on my starter and my ad. So now I'm going break even on this. I'm not letting this one go red on me. So let's see. I'm not letting this one go red on me. I did the first time, and I don't want to do that again. So I want to aim. Like, look at, we got a lot of room. So we're hitting 2R pretty quick here. I hate these lows, but let's see if we can get like at least 3R before thinking about trailing this thing tighter. There it is. There it is. There it is. Beautiful, man. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. See if we can fail these lows. This has been stubborn all day, right? Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. Big pops off these lows. So if we can clear these lows, we'll get a lot more follow through. If we don't, I'm going to get out the rest break even. That was really nice looking though for a second. Again, like bouncing right off the lows. Look at that. Look at that bounce. And that's why I de-risked right here. That's why I got off half right there. So I hope it doesn't take me back break even, because I don't want to go red on this again like I did the first time. Because then I just gave up that whole move. So I don't want to do that again. I want to see these lows get taken out so we can flow a little bit. Thanks, Randy. Good start. Good start indeed. I don't like these lows, though. I want to see us crack these lows. I would love to see us crack these lows. I think if we do, I think we head to our next spot. And I want to be patient for it. I want to be patient for our next spot. So, like, unfortunately, I only got 2 contracts on this. But, like, our next spot right here is going to be right here at these highs. So, like, right here. So, just a little pivot right there. But this is clearly the high that we want to aim for. So I don't really want to take it off until we get to like right here. I don't. I want to hold, because this could be a really nice move after all this playing around. And now we're officially going to be closing underneath this in 6 minutes, potentially. I would like to hold for that bigger move. So I kind of want to look for like right here. If we can get 3.7, I'm happy with this right here. But I don't want to be donating anymore like I did the first round. So, let's see. I really do feel like if we crack these lows, it's going to flow like pretty aggressively. I think we hit our take profit pretty quickly if it breaks those lows. That's what I'm thinking. Who knows? But who knows in this market? Either way, though, I mean, I'm happy with this, man. Like, all day, like, we waited for like an hour and 15 minutes. We had an attempt. We stopped out, reevaluated, started again, read the market, previous day low, underneath it all day. Bear flag trend break, add, 13 EMA surf. De-risked at the lows, which we clearly sprung right off the lows. So now I just want to see this thing crack. Like it's looking good for a crack, man. It really is. Let's see if she can flow for us. Anybody take it? Did you guys take this one? Okay, we got that 13 EMA coming up again for another retest. But again, bouncing off these lows, so don't love it. Don't love it. But I'm gonna hold strong here. No, bro. We're in a short. We're in a short here. But this one might take me out break even here. I hope not. I hope this 13 holds strong. But we'll see. We got in right here as a starter, and then I added right here on the confirmation again. But these lows are just so strong. Strong lows. Clearly a strong bounce. So if this takes me back break even, I'm just going to stop out and probably call it for the day. Because these lows are clearly a problem. Like, clearly. Should be going down. I know. That's what I think too. But like my first attempt, I was up. And then I gave it all back. Because I was thinking the same thing. Like, I'm just going to wait and see. And I just ended up giving it all back. So I don't want to do that on this attempt. So I'm just going to stop out if this thing breaks even on me. I hope this 13 holds though. That's what I'm hoping for. If this 13 holds and flows back to the lows, I think we snap the lows. But if this closes above the 13 and starts building, I think it's a wrap. For me anyway. It's going to be a wrap. Very close for me. I want to see this 13 snap us back down. So far, nice rejection. 20 seconds left on this candle. I want to see this thing flip red on us. If we can flip red on this candle, I think she flows, but let's see. Are you in a short? Did you short this? So far, it's looking good. I mean, low a day retest, previous day low retest. Everything looks good. I just don't want to donate anymore this late in the day. Nice, man. Good job. It's looking like it wants to hold for now. Give us a snap down. Come on. Either way, whatever happens here, happy with the execution, happy with the read, happy with the patience, scales, happy with it all today, to be honest. So, see if this 13 holds us down. So far, it's looking like all day, it's done its job all day. So, your target is 28,980. I'm going off the Qs, personally speaking. I have a big pivot right here. Look at that reject, baby. Let's go. Very nice. Very nice. I got this pivot right here that I'm kind of going off right here. So I want to see us go down to 701.50. For me, personally speaking, that's where I'm going to be aiming for on the Qs, and that's kind of how I'm managing my NQ. Fucking beautiful 13 EMA reject, boys. Beautiful, man. That was nice, guys. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. New lows. Beautiful stuff. Kind of want to trail this thing now because I'm hitting like 2.5 R. Beautiful close on that though. I just don't want to give all this back. So let's just see what happens here. Retesting the low of day. Retesting that low of day. I want to see us flip red and fail here. Okay, beautiful flip. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see where we're at on the chart here. Okay, we're getting close to my spot. That's my pivot right here. So this is what I'm aiming for. We're right here. This is my scale spot, but I'm going to be trailing this tight now. Like if it goes anywhere near above this zone again, I'm not going to hold through that. So I'm going to trail this thing tight now. That was a sick trade, boys. Sick trade. Okay, so if we start building off this, I'm just going to get out of this. And that was good enough for me. Just waiting here. 25 seconds left on this candle. I don't want to donate too much more back here, but great hold, man. Great hold. Like for me, like to be able to wait for that retest and trust the plan, I'm happy with that. So let's see. This thing looks like it wants to bounce, but I'm going to wait 10 seconds. Flip red. I don't want to see another 13 retest. I don't want to give all that back, so I'm just going to wait. Almost out here. Okay, I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm out. I'm going to call it here. That was freaking great, though. Great. Happy with that, man. Like, we hit. Like, I can't ask for better than that. 3.5 almost on our money. 3.5. Boys, that was beautiful. And good exit there. Because, like, we're obviously going to look to retest these lows right here, this 13. And it could flow for us more, but I mean, like, yeah, we're like days range. Randy, I'm gonna shout you out, Randy. Days range is 95% already on this thing. $10 on the range. So, like, we came all the way up from here. 711 to 700. From pre-market highs 714 down to 701. So like that's good, man. Beautiful wedge pattern. Trap some longs quickly and then quickly stuff down. We got in on a starter, got in on an ad, and we had 3.5 hour on our money. That's it. That's it, man. Happy with that. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, boys. I hope you guys took that one too. Agop, I know you did. Randy, I'm not sure if you did. Life of Music, I'm not sure you did. But super happy with that read. That was gorgeous stuff, man. Gorgeous stuff. And look at that, Randy. We're at 11:35 a.m. Eastern. I'm on this thing nice and long for you, bud. Appreciate you guys being on today, man. It makes it way more fun for me. So, appreciative of that. And, yeah, great morning. Great morning, boys. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. Have a great day. If you still trade, good luck. Beautiful chart, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this hits the pivot, but again, like, yeah, it's ran already. I feel like it's ran enough already, so happy with that read. All right, boys, have a great day, and I'll be back in the morning. All right, peace and love.